Hey guys, welcome back to Trulea Entertainment. I'm your host, Cory Lee. And of course, I have my lovely wife again on the podcast today.
Hey y'all.
Um, on this podcast, I think we're going to be talking about the company, Trulea Entertainment Podcast, or officially Trulea Entertainment LLC.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
official.
official. That's right. The company was started for multiple reasons, but for the gist of it was I wanted to be able to have a podcast and bring stories to life, meet new people, have some social networking going on, and of course, I guess make a little money, right?
Yeah,
Um,
a fun hobby.
it's more it's absolutely more of a hobby, I would say, for both of us than it is a job or quote unquote side hustle, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely work, but it doesn't feel like work because it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, even meeting new people, I've really enjoyed.
Yeah, and you're just getting started.
That's right. So I wanted our listeners to kind of know a little bit about me. I am from a small town in Centerville, Mississippi. If you blink, you're past it. I don't even think it has a caution light. It may have had a caution light at one point, but it's very small. I will say the most famous thing in the entire town has to be the gas station Vines,
Yeah,
for sure.
your one-stop
Yep.
shop.
Yep. So
Restaurant, gas, actual restaurant.
actual restaurant, you could sit down and eat
Yeah.
in it.
Uh-huh. Great food.
And not even like a small eating area. Like it's a whole
Like a cafeteria.
yeah. So again, my name is Cory Lee. I grew up in Centerville, and what else? I like to hunt and fish if I'm not podcasting. Um, I have a older sister. I am not a cat person. Not shaming the people that are cat people. I am very much a dog person, including the reason why we have Nala. Well, that was partly you. You kind of wanted Nala.
Yeah, I'm not much of a dog person myself. Or definitely not a cat person, but I'm a Nala person.
Yeah, that's the
I'm not
best.
not a dog person. I'm a Nala person.
That's the best description you can describe Haley as far as animals go, for sure, absolutely. So again, that's a little bit about me. Hunting, I've always enjoyed. I grew up hunting from a really early age. I don't want to tell you guys where I hunt, but I have the privilege of hunting in a extremely wood area in the I guess Louisiana, and where I go fishing at, I started going pond hopping a lot, and really fell in love with fishing. And then after I figured out that there's a thing called saltwater fishing, pond hopping was out the window, and I fell in love with saltwater fishing. And nowadays, if I'm going to a pond, it's probably to bring my daughter to go fishing, which that needs to happen soon. But I haven't been back to a pond, and I couldn't tell you the last time.
I'm not sure how relaxing pond fishing is going to be with a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old.
I mean, we could, put some crickets on a bobber, and
I'm just saying, if you're trying to go for your hobby and like to relax, like fishing's supposed to be relaxing, it's not a good idea to bring her.
yeah, no, not with the kids, absolutely not. But you got to do the things, right?
Yeah, she would enjoy it, and then you can go another day by yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I could, or I could take a day trip to Grand Isle, which is a lot because I think it's like what 3 hours away from for us,
I'm not sure.
something like that. I think it's 3. Delacroix is a little bit closer, which Dad and I found out. What was that, last year that we went, or 2 years ago? Maybe 2
I
years
don't
ago.
know. I have mom brain. I remember nothing unless it's in my phone under notes or calendar. this brain's not remembering it.
Before we get more into the podcast, I wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor, Sweet Heat for Your Meat. You can find them on at sweetheatforyourmeat.com, and you can find a list of where they're located and where you can find them at. So go check them out, guys. So I'm drawing a blank. Where were we at?
Oh, just talking about why you got started, who you are.
Yes, ADHD moment. I have not been tested, but my wife can concur. What is it? Can concur.
Yeah, you like to say that.
What is the? Is there another word I'm thinking about?
No, I think
Is that the right
you
word?
just like to say that a lot.
Yeah. I have ADHD, and it's very evident for the people that know me, including my former coworker that has a literal list of made up words that I have made up, and it's a made up word that I thought that was the correct word.
Yeah, he like never even checks up too. He's just like the Merlot story we told you all about.
Full confidence.
Full confidence.
This is the right
it was the
word
Merlot
to
sauce.
use.
Oh yeah. I wish I
Yeah.
could think of some like off the top of my head. I need to keep a list. I really need him to share that list
Yeah,
with me because I could add so many words to it.
Yeah, the words that I make up is, and it's crazy because it's like I have all the confidence in the world that is the correct way to use the word that I just used.
Is it passive? What do you say? Passive aggressive?
Passive aggressive.
He always says passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive income, as I'm like trying to learn how to manage money better.
It's like the complete. Anyways, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I'm still learning, guys. Don't let this beard fool you. I'm a child at heart.
Yes. I actually have 3 kids, in case you were wondering.
I'm the third, by the way. Well, no. Well, would I be the first? I guess.
I don't know. Just 3 in total.
Is it 4? Because Nala's definitely a kid.
No, she's a dog.
She's a Nala.
She's a Nala.
That's right. So the direction of the company, we plan to, and I don't want to expose too much of our plan, but we plan to branch off and do other podcasts underneath Trulea Entertainment, and that is the ultimate goal. We want to create a great environment of people, stories, and dive more into niches as we explore other podcasts under Trulea Entertainment. And that is the plan going forward. I don't want to share too much further into that. But as of right now, that's what we're shooting for. We're going to have quite a few things coming up this year that I'm extremely excited for. One being football coming up. We love football. We love watching football. We love talking about football. I mean, 12 games in the regular season and then 3 playoffs potentially. And I mean,
that's what we're doing every weekend.
It was probably because of me when I met my wife. I mean, I was an LSU fan. I was a sports. I would watch occasionally like sports, but man,
he wasn't a fan until he met a fan.
Right, like a true
So he started dating a fan.
Yeah, like a true fan. Like it's crazy. I thought I was keeping up with sports. Little did I know, I met my wife, and not only are you into it, but I feel like you're like a unicorn. You like
Thank you. What?
You really watch the sports. Like you don't just
I genuinely like football.
The game's
baseball.
on.
Yeah.
Let me just turn it on for the guys. Like no, she is in there watching it with us. With like she's one of the boys when football and baseball come on. Like probably another reason why I fell in love with her. Honestly.
When I get heated,
yeah.
Because
it's bad.
I'm definitely gonna be that sports mom when our kids start playing sports. It's like, have you ever seen that meme? It's Kim Mulkey, but it's like who I thought I was gonna be as a sports mom, like sitting on the sidelines quiet, and then it pans to a video of Kim Mulkey like slamming the clipboard on the floor. It's gonna be me. Like I'm not even gonna be the coach. I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could be the coach. I would get way too fired up. Way too fired up.
Even watching T-ball, I'm like, what is happening right now?
Well, that's another story. I at least want them to teach Ellison like the bare fundamentals the correct way, so then we don't start off with a bad habit. Which I think all parents would agree with if, whatever they're doing, just start off with the basic, right fundamentals.
Right.
And but then again, my wife has to remind me it's T-ball. So
yeah,
that was a tangent right there.
At this age, it's more for like a social thing. I feel like.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we can find her. We really want to find her like a little basketball league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I don't know at that age where you would even find it. Guys, if you know a
You're
place,
getting off subject.
I know. Real quick, if you know a place for like 4-year-old and 5-year-olds, little girls to play basketball,
I already got it covered.
do you?
Yes, but if anyone wants to share
yes,
their favorite,
share. Yes. Sorry to interrupt you again.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
Okay, that was a tangent.
It's your world. I'm just living in it.
That was a tangent. So that's kind of where the company is. And I think as we continue to go through the podcast, with coming on with guests, y'all will know a little bit more about me, where I am at, what I think, what are my beliefs. I think it'll be pretty evident as we continue on with the podcast.
Yeah. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is like your most, let me think of how I want to word this. Like, what are you the most proud of so far? Like, I know we're only 3 podcasts in, but.
I am the most proud of not giving up on the dream to want to do this podcast, because I kind of briefly spoke on it on our second episode, Bourbon and Beer, or Beer and Bourbon. I forget the verbiage. Anyway, see there, ADHD. Oh my gosh, what was that? See, I did it again.
Oh, like a squirrel.
Oh, I know. I have it. I know I have it.
Your most proud moment.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it together. My most proud moment is not giving up. And it was 5 years, guys, that I talked about it with my friends, talked about it with my former coworkers. I told everyone. And then we got to a point where, okay, well, is Cory a liar? Because he's not doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, but
that's those voices in your head that start going, and you can't listen to those. Like, you gotta, like you said, just keep going.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going, like one step at a time. Yeah. It took forever to figure out how to hook up the chords right. How to learn the audio board a little bit. There's
a lot more that goes into it than just setting up and recording.
Yeah, I mean, for the longest time, I'm like, oh, okay, you just need like 2 mics, 2 cords.
Yeah, I know.
2 headphones, and 2.
The tech behind it, the editing.
It's more
for
than
us finding a place to do it.
Yeah, that's the next step. If you have a place, let us know. We're kind of in the process of working out a deal to have the podcast set up somewhere at the moment. And we're hoping that comes through. But for right now, we're here.
Yeah, we're here in our kitchen.
Yep.
A little teaser or spoiler for you all.
Yeah.
We just moved our kitchen table and set it up. So kind of along the lines of what Cory was saying, like, if you have a dream, it doesn't have to be like this all, everything has to be perfect. We just make it work,
You have to. I mean,
if not, you'll never get it done.
No, it's literally just do it.
Can't get hung up on those details.
Yeah, just go for it, and yes, don't get hung up on the small details. Just continue to work through it.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you for making this happen.
I still can't believe. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, wow, we have a podcast.
We're on Spotify.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal. It's a little insight for you guys. Eminem was real big, and I forget when what was it? I forget which album. I'm trying to think of the name. Oh, it was like the. Oh, I
Choose
can't.
yourself.
No, I was gonna say that, but it was like it was like 2 albums after that song. But I wanted to be a rapper. Disclaimer: I wanted to be a rapper.
I'm so sorry. What? I've never heard about this.
I have lyrics. It's probably at my mom's house still.
Oh,
I
we
have.
need to go find
Oh,
those.
we definitely need to go find them. I have lyrics that I wanted to become a rapper, and then I noticed that the lyrics were more so a really good poem instead of a rap. And I figured out I'm pretty good at writing those, and I just dropped it.
That was it.
That was it.
That's where the story ends.
That's where the story
It's
ends.
very
But
anticlimactic.
well, no, well, I did have a point. I was like, oh, well, I can get on the mic. Well, right here, I'm on the mic, baby.
That's right.
Just in a different way. But I still I love the podcast, and I love that it's a company, and it was a dream of mine. I know there's a lot of technical things that maybe you're wanting to start a podcast. I'm more than willing to help you, because I know how difficult it was to figure out all of this, and it is difficult. But I'm extremely proud that I had friends and family always ask me, "Hey man, how's the podcast going?" It kind of gave me like it almost lit a fire in me, like I have to do this almost.
Right.
And for those that always ask, thank you, because without you, this may not have become a reality. But I really do. I want to encourage every one of y'all to don't stop dreaming. Like, you just can't.
I want to encourage you to give us a little example of what that rap would be like, because I cannot stop thinking about it.
Oh gosh. I can't even. It's been so long. I was probably 13, 14.
Come on, let's make it happen. Your dreams of becoming a rapper.
Oh gosh. I don't
Give
even,
me
I don't
something.
even have anything in my head.
Can you do a beat for you? Drop a beat.
We need to get Travis Sibley over here.
Yep.
What was his rapper name? I forget it. He's gonna hate me for calling him out.
We should. Yeah, we should.
Travis is our neighbor. So great guy, awesome guy. Shout out Travis, if you're listening. Yeah, you are. Well, thank you for asking that question. I do appreciate that. I hope that the listeners know that, this is something that I'm extremely proud of, and happy that we're doing it. And I also wanted to thank you for all of your help, because shout out to my wife. She's the one behind a lot of the social media. I help like 5%. Like 5%. Is that good? Is that right? I'm just kidding. It's
I don't know.
It's 100%.
I don't have words for that. You help that much? Oh. You help. I would say, I don't know. Anything I say is not going to be sweet.
She's going to make fun of me.
You
guys.
remind me that I need to post, and I'm very thankful for that, because
Yeah.
my day would go by and I would forget.
Well, I'm glad I can do that for you, even though you do all the stuff for social media for us. But in my defense, I haven't really, I guess, played enough around with all the stuff, because Haley's like a wizard with this stuff.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is the part that's the part I like.
Yeah.
You produce, I will make graphics and make things look pretty.
That's right. Well, do you have any more questions or anything like that, or?
No. I just thought about that one a while ago. I wanted to ask you.
I love that.
What you were most proud of. I think I'm most proud of you just doing it.
Yeah.
Just doing it in general. Like, it didn't, even if it would have taken another year from now, I'm just proud of you that
I did share a tear when we dropped our first episode because it was just
You
it
did.
it was surreal. I mean, I talked about it for so long, and after, I guess, you acquire all of this knowledge, right? You don't learn this in one day. Now, the stuff that I do know, I probably could teach someone probably in a week, but it's just they don't have YouTube videos that much on this that goes into extreme depth on like how to hook up everything, how to edit.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of guides, but it's like, how do you know how do you know you're not about to buy a guide and it not be what you need?
Yeah.
So
I had one. I had at least two people help me with all the tech and the equipment and
Yeah.
everything. And for those two guys, you know who you are. Shout out. Thank you so much for your help along this journey that we're still on. Which I'll probably end up contacting y'all for more advice when we get more stuff. So, but that's all I have for the podcast, guys. I hope you guys shout us out, give us a listen, DM us any of your questions at Trulea Entertainment Podcast. Oh no, I'm gonna have to cut that out. I'm trying my best. I don't have my script. DM us at trueentertainment.podcast@gmail.com. And always, please like, share, follow, anything that can help us out and grow. So,
thanks, guys.
signing off, guys. Deuces until next time.
Deuces and smooches.
Deuces and smooches. Hot takes, lived experiences. Trulea Entertainment.